Today I will show you how to connect a plug onto the battery port tester, in this case for the MacBook Air. And we will be using these tools for mounting the connector. When the connector, it is important to mount the connector the correct way around. So the plug, which I've stolen from an old dead battery, when that is plugged into the MacBook, then the battery tester would be with the component side upwards. And it has a little notch and this little flag thing that go up. So first you have to maneuver the cables into these little holes of the crimp connectors on the battery port testers, and they have to go in the correct order. So we have to fiddle them through the holes. And as you see, they come out the other end. The holes in the connectors are not all the same size because the wires themselves are also not the same size. If you took the connector off a fake battery, then you might be in trouble now because they tend to use the same cables for all the wires, the same thickness, whereas Apple does not. Okay, we check whether they're all in correct. Yeah, it looks good. So we adjust it to look nice. And then using the parallel pliers, we crimp the connectors, which you do just by squeezing them down. First this one, then the one on the other side. Yeah, you squeeze it down like that. And the one in the middle. The next step is to cut off the excess wires coming out at the back of the connector. Okay, and we're done. The board can be plugged into the MacBook like this. And as you see, we did it correct. The component side is upwards. When you buy the battery port tester, it comes with a DC power plug, which you can connect to a cable like this, which you can use to connect to the power supply. Okay, now we try it. So we turn on our power supply and we power it. We turn it on. And you see the battery port tester comes alive. The 3 green LEDs mean that the Mac is being powered. In this case, the power supply is powering through the battery port. It is actually seeing an ISL chip, which it's indicating with this green light. And if we try, we should be able to turn on the Mac. If I press the power button, yeah, and if I press the power button it turns on, which is quite magical because there's no MagSafe connected. The blue blinking light means that the SMC is running. So now we turn off the power supply, we disconnect it. Now we will use it the other way, where we connect the MacBook to the MagSafe. So we connect the MagSafe to the MacBook. We get a green light on the MagSafe. The Mac turns on. We see that the Mac has started charging our make-believe battery. We saw the blue light for the SMC blinking, so the SMC is running. It sees the ISL, in this case a 6259, and it is saying the AC OK line is active, which makes sense because we're charging it from AC. So this was our short demonstration of the battery port tester, in this case for the MacBook Air.